Hi, welcome or welcome back. I'm Julianne and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this little 2-in-1 snowman. Unstuffed, it becomes a soft snug lovey, and once you add stuffing, it turns into the cutest little plushie. In this video I will also walk you through how to crochet this cozy beanie. If you would like to have the full wooden pattern and the version with the topper hat, you can find it in my shop. The link is waiting for you in the description. So grab your yarn, get comfy, and let's begin. To make the snowman, you need the main color white, for the nose orange or yellow, for the belly buttons some black, and some clothing color. If you're going to do the beanie version, then you also need a secondary color for the head. Then you need some sinker ears, 16 or 80 millimeter, depending on your hook size and your desired look. A crochet hook, 6 until 7 millimeter, depending on your tension. Scissors, a stitch marker, tapestry needle, polyester toy stuffing, and some row counter. Every product I use, the link is in the description below. We start with the arms. Take your clothing color and do a magic ring. So, for the first round, we do 6 single crochet stitches into the magic ring. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now close the hole by gently pulling the yarn tail. So. For round 2, we want to do 6 increases. This means 2 single crochet stitches into every stitch, and then we end up with 12 total stitches. So, insert the hook. I put into the first stitch. Grab your stitch marker, insert it into the first stitch, and then crochet another single crochet stitches into the same stitch. And now you repeat it 5 more times with 2 single crochet stitches into the same stitch. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. For round 3, we do 12 single crochet stitches. So crochet 1 single crochet stitch at your stitch marker and then crochet around the single crochet stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now for round 4, we want to add our little thumb, and we start with 6 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now wrap the yarn around the hook and insert the hook into the same stitch, into the next stitch. Then grab the yarn and pull it through the hole Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Grab the yarn and pull it through the first 2 loops. Leave the third unworked. Now you have 2 loops on the hook, and you repeat the process 4 more times. Yarn over, insert the hook into the stitch, grab the yarn, bring the yarn through the hole. Now you have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and bring it to the first 2 loops on the hook. Now you have 3, and we repeat it 2 more times, so we have 5 legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to go back to 9 total stitches. So we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we repeat it 2 more times, so we have 3 decreases total. So you start with 2 single crochet stitches, 1 and 2, and now do your decrease, and now repeat it 2 more times, 2 single crochet stitches, hide the yarn tail inside the item, and your decrease, 1 more time, 2 single crochet stitches and 2 decrease. So for round 7 we do 9 single crochet stitches, but only we are working in the front loop only. So you see we have 2 legs, 1 and 2, and we only go through the front one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now we move the stitch marker and finish with a slip stitch, this time working through both legs or loops. So then cut the yarn, bring the yarn inside and leave it here for the moment. For round 8, change over to our main color, the white one. So you do a knot, and now let's pull it. It's a little bit hard to see, but when you're looking inside, you see these back loop stitches quite clearly. And what we are going to do now for round 8, we do 9 single crochet stitches in the back loop. So start where you cut the yarn. Do not worry, it's far more easy to catch the loop than you think. So we have the loop, the back loop. No, inside the yarn tail. So, first stitch, and then you walk the way around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now for round 9 to 13, we do 5 rounds of 9 single crochet stitches. So, insert the white yarn tail. So, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, what I like to do when I'm taking the yarn tails and do a double knot. So, this is how the arm looks like. So round 9 done, and you continue with the 9 single crochet stitches until reach the end of round 13. So for round 14, we do 7 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and a decrease. For round 15, we do 8 single crochet stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. For round 16, we want to go back to 6 total stitches. So we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we repeat it one more time. One, 2, and your decrease, and again 1, 2, and your decrease. So now you continue to do a single crochet stitches until you reach the back side. For me, I need to do one more, but depending on your tension, you may need 2. So now I'm on the back side. So then fold the arm and crochet the 2 opposite stitches together with single crochet stitches. One, 2, and 3. So cut the yarn, grab your tapestry needle and weave in the yarn tail. So your arm is finished and you do another one. Now we move over to the legs. First I'm going to show you how to do the knotted version for the lovey. Then I'm going to show you how to do the shoe version for the plushie. For the lovey, take your main color and do a magic ring. So in round 1 you do 6 single crochet stitches into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now close the hole. So for round 2 we want to increase by 6, so we have 12 total stitches. And to do so we do 2 single crochet stitches into the same stitch. Add your stitch marker in the first stitch and do another single crochet stitch into the same stitch. So now repeat 5 more times with 2 single crochet stitches into every stitch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. For round 3, we want to increase by 4, so we have 16 total stitches, and to do so we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and we do it 4 times. Single crochet, single crochet, increase, single crochet, single crochet, increase, single, single, and increase, and 1 more time, single crochet, single crochet, and your increase. Now for round 4, 5, and 6, we do 3 rounds of 16 single crochet stitches. So. Do your single crochet stitches, and I see you at the end of round 6. So our 3 rounds of 16 crochet stitches is done, and for round 7 we want to go back to 12 stitches. So we do quite the opposite. We do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we do it 4 times. One, 2, and your decrease. 1, 2, decrease. 1, 2, decrease, and 1, 2, decrease. So for round 8 we want to go back to 9 total stitches. So again we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, but this time we do only 3 decreases. So 1, 2 single crochet stitch and your decrease, and we repeat it 2 more times. So 1, 2, and your decrease. 1, 2, and your decrease. For round 9 we want to go back to 6 total stitches. So we do 1 single crochet stitch and 1 decrease, and we do it 3 times total. One single crochet, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, 1 single crochet, and 1 decrease. So now from round 10 to 24 we do 15 rounds of 6 single crochet stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and you continue with your 6 single crochet stitches until you reach the end of round 24, and I will see you there. So we now reach the end of round 24, and you have your 15 rows of 6 single crochet stitches. For the next round, which is round 25, we do 2 single crochet stitches into every stitch, so we end up with 12 total stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. For round 26, we want to have 14 total stitches. So we do 5 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and we repeat it 1 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you increase. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your increase. So, our last round for the legs. We want to increase by 2, and we want to have 16 total stitches, so like we have with our feet. So we do 6 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and we do this 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and your increase. And again, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and your increase. So, for the first leg, cut the yarn with some length, and then do another leg, but here do not cut the yarn as we continue with the body. So, now for the shoe version, take your shoe color. I take a dark gray in this case, and do a magic ring. So, now for the first round, we do 8 single crochet stitches into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now close the hole. For round 2, we do 2 single crochet stitches into every stitch, so we have our 16 total stitches. Do your first single crochet stitch and add your stitch marker, and do another single crochet stitch into the same stitch. So, and now 2 single crochet stitches into every stitch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So, now for round 3 to 5, we do 3 rounds of 16 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And you do this 2 more rows. And 16. So for round 6, we want to go back to 14 stitches. So we do 6 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we do this 2 times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1 decrease, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 decrease. So for round 7, we do 5 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we do this 2 times. So we have 12 total stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You decrease 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you decrease. So for round 8, we want to have 9 total stitches. So we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we do that 3 times. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and one more time, 1, 2, and the third stitch is your decrease. So now we cut the yarn. And bring the yarn tail inside the feet. So now switch over to your main color. And for round 9, we want to go to 6 stitches. So what I'm going to do, first we do our knot, and then you do 1 single crochet stitch and 1 decrease, and this 3 times, but you only work this time in the back loop, so the front loop stay unworked. So you insert the hook into the back loop and do 2 single crochet stitches, and then your first decrease, again 2 single crochet stitches in the back loop only, 1 and 2, then your second decrease, so one more time, 2 single crochet stitches and your back loop. So my stitch is a little bit tight, so and your last decrease. I really have a tight stitch. So this is how it looks. The front loop is visible and the back loop you worked. Then knot the yarn to add a little more secureness to this one. So bring it back. So for round 10 we do 6 increases, so we have 12 total stitches. That means 2 single crochet stitches into every stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So then our last row you want to increase by 4, so we are by 16 stitches. So we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and we do this 4 times. One, 2, and your increase. 1, 2, and your increase. 1, 2, your increase, and one more time. 1, 2, and your increase. So for the first leg, cut the yarn, do another leg, but here leave the yarn tail attached as we continue with the body. To finish the shoe, stuff the feet part. So, and the last thing we are going to do is to add the shoe edge. For this you take your shoe collar again, form a loop, and stitch into the front loop, and do 9 single crochet stitches. So only work in the front loop. 2, 3, 4, Then cut the yarn, knot both tails. I prefer double knot. Take your tapestry needle and bring both yarn tails inside the feet part. So. So. This is how it looks. Now we head over to the body, and the first thing we're going to do is connecting the legs, and the process is valid for both legs option. So take your leg you have done first with the cutted yarn on the left side, and the second one on the right side. Remove the stitch marker and chain 2. Now connect the left and the right leg with a single crochet stitch. I like to have the yarn tail at the end because sometimes a hole can appear and I can use this yarn tail to close the hole. So I connect the legs with the single crochet stitch. So this linked stitch serves as the first stitch of the round. So, and as we already have done one, we have 15 to go. So we have 16 total single crochet stitches in this leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. When you reach the point of the yarn tail, carry over the yarn until the chain. So double check your count. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So leave the yarn tail here. Leave it outside. And now you do 2 single crochet stitches into the chain. To avoid the hole, I like to insert the hook first through the link stitch like you do with the decrease, and only do the front loop. So, and then to the chain. So, do a normal single crochet stitch into the second chain stitch. So, and now we continue on the other leg, and here we do 16 single crochet stitches. Again, to avoid any holes, you see here the larger leg, so I insert the hook first through this leg, and then front loop only, and then through the total stitch or the second one, like you do with the decrease, and then do your single crochet stitches. Now you see no holes, and then continue with your single crochet stitches. So 1 done, 15 to go. So, and 16, and finally do your 2 single crochet stitches into the chain. 1 and 2. So now you have 36 total stitches. Leave the yarn tail for now, and then we continue with the body. So the connecting part was round 1 of the body, and for round 2 and 3 we do 2 rounds of 36 single crochet stitches. So crochet around 2 times, and I see you at the end of round 3. And 36. So what I like to do is to knot the legs already, because otherwise it's very wobbling. But first things first, we are checking if there's any holes, and if so, then we are closing. So let's see if I have any holes. Not really, but just for the purpose of the video, let's pretend here's a hole. And what I'm going to do is take your tapestry needle and close the hole. So, and then inside the yarn tail, cut the yarn and leave it as it is. So now let's knot the legs. You want to knot the legs from the inside out. So from here and here, and this way you are making sure that the knotted part is at the front, and you do not have another part on the front and here on the back. For example, if you're doing here, then it's a little bit bending to one side, and the inside out method, it's quite even, and the feet tips are touching each other. So, see, a little bit bend over into the inside. Now inside out. So you mirrored this one again, and then we have like a little triangle. So for round 4, now we start decreasing, and the most important one is to make sure that the decrease sits at the side of the body. With my attention, I first crochet 7 single crochet stitches, then I do a decrease, then I continue until the other side, do my second decrease, and then single crochet stitches back. So with the decreases on the sides, you have a more polished, even look, and you don't have any lines across the belly or across the back. So these 2 stitches, so fold your body, these 2 stitches should always be your decrease. and as I just mentioned, depending on your tension, it may be 7, like I have, maybe 8, so, but for me 7, so. And we want to always, when we have a decrease, we always want to have first a decrease of 2. So that means for round 4, we end up with 34 stitches. So we start with your single crochet stitches, in my case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now you do your first increase. Let's say in 80% up to 85% of the case, you also should need 7 single crochet stitches. So you have a decrease, and now you do, in my case, 16 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So check that. Then you do a second decrease, and then continue with single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So for round 5, we do 34 single crochet stitches, so 1 single crochet stitch into every stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for round 6, we want to go back to 32 stitches. So you do your 2 decreases on the side again. In my case is 7 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 15 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and then finally 8 single crochet stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then your decrease, then 15 single crochet stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then you do your decrease and finish with the single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. For round 7, we do 32 single crochet stitches. So 1 single crochet stitches, 1 single crochet stitch into every stitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for round 8 we want to go back to 30 stitches, so we do 7 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 14 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 7 single crochet stitches. Again, adapt to your tension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Your first decrease, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then your decrease, and continue with single crochet stitches. So for round 9 we do 30 single crochet stitches into every stitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So for round 10 we want to go back to 28 stitches, so we do our 7 single crochet stitches, then our decrease here, our 13 single crochet stitches here, our decrease here, and then finally our 6 single crochet stitches here. Again, adapt to your tension. So the decreases should be here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then your decrease, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, then your second decrease, and finally 6 single crochet stitches for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For round 11 we do 28 single crochet stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for round 12 we want to go back to 26 stitches, so we do 7 single crochet stitches first, then our first decrease, then 12 single crochet stitches on the back side, our second decrease, and finally 5 single crochet stitches here, or you need that your decrease is on the side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You decrease, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for round 13 we do 26 total stitches, and after that we start to decrease even more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then for round 14 we increase by 2, so we do 7 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 11 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 4 single crochet stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then your decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Your second decrease, and finishing with single crochet stitches. So for round 15 we want to do 3 decreases. So what we are going to do, we do 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and now again 3 single crochet stitches, and this we repeat 2 more times, or 3 times total. So we end up with 21 stitches. So 1, 2, 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and again 3 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3. So, and we repeat it 2 2 more times. 1, 2, 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 3 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3. And one more time. 1, 2, 3 single crochet stitch, and 1, 2, and 3. So if you are doing the plushie version, then you can now start stuffing the body, as I did here, and also this lovey, I did some stuffing. Or you also can keep it unstuffed. So for round 16, we want to go back to 18 stitches, so 3 decreases, and here we do 5 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and we repeat it 2 more times. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 decrease, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your decrease. For round 17, we want to go back to 15 stitches, so we do 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 2 single crochet stitches, and we repeat it 2 more times. So 1, 2 single crochet stitches, and 1 decrease, and 2 single crochet stitches. The first set is done, and now we repeat it 2 more times. 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and 2 single crochet stitches. One more time. 2 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and we finish the round with 2 single crochet stitches. So for round 18, we want to go back to 12 total stitches, so we do 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and we do that 3 times total. One, 2, 3 single crochet stitches, and 1 decrease, 1, 2, 3 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and one more time. 1, 2, 3 single crochet stitches, and 1 decrease. Now we are connecting the arms to the body. So take your 2 arms and place it left and right body. So for round 19, we start with a single crochet stitch. Then we do a decrease. Then we do another single crochet stitch. Now grab the yarn Make sure the thumb is looking to the front, and then you connect the arm and the body with 3 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, and 3. So then we do another single crochet stitch, 1 decrease, then take your second arm, place it onto the body, again with the thumb to the front, and connect the arm and the body with 2 single crochet stitches. Now we reach the end of the round 19, and for round 20 remove the stitch marker and connect the missing stitch of the arm with the body with a single crochet stitch. So, and leave the other stitches unworked. Now you finish with a slip stitch and cut the yarn with thumb length, and this yarn you are using to connecting the head with the body later. So this is how it looks. And now we head over to the head. For the head, take your main color and do your magic ring. For the first round, you do 6 single crochet stitches into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Close the hole by gently pulling at the yarn tail. And round 1 is finished. For round 2, we want to have 12 total stitches, so we do 6 increases. This means 2 single crochet stitches into the same stitch. Do your first single crochet stitch and add your stitch marker, and then do another single crochet stitch into the same stitch. Here, mark with a stitch marker. Here. And now do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now you have 12 total stitches, and round 3 is finished. For 2 is finished. For round 3 we want to have 18 total stitches, and here we do 1 single crochet stitch and 1 increase, and this 6 times. So start with a single crochet stitch, add your stitch marker, and do 2 single crochet stitches into the next stitch. Then you have a set of 3 stitches, and you do this 5 more times with 1 single crochet stitch and 1 increase until you reach the end of the round. For the next round we want to have 24 total stitches, and here we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and this 6 times. Start with 2 single crochet stitches, 1 at the stitch marker, the second single crochet stitch, and now you increase with 2 single crochet stitches into the same stitch. Now you have a set of 4 stitches and you repeat this 5 more times. 2 single crochet stitches and 1 increase until you reach the end of the round. So for round 5 we want to have 30 total stitches, and here we do 3 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and this 6 times. So do your 3 single crochet stitches, your first increase, now you have a set of 5 stitches and you repeat this 5 more times with 3 single crochet stitches and 1 increase until you reach the end of the round. Now for the round 6 till 11, we do 6 rounds of 30 single crochet stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So continue to do your 30 stitches until you reached round 11, and I will see you there. So 11. Now for round 12 we want to go back to 24 stitches. So we do 3 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we do the 6 times. 1, 3, 4, our first set, and repeat. 1, 2, 3 single crochet and 1 decrease. 1, 2, 3 single crochet and 1 decrease. 1, 2, 3 single and your decrease. 1, 2, 3 single and 1 decrease. One more time. 1, 2, 3 single and 1 decrease. For round 13 we do 24 single crochet stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we are adding the eyes. If you are using a 6mm hook, then go with 60mm. If you are going with 7mm hook, then go with 18. If you want a more cartoonish, you have a larger eye, then you can even go with 20. So to compare, this is like 18, this is like 20, and then you insert the eyes between round 8 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So compare the 18. These are 20mm, and then really decide how large you want the eyes to be. Optional, you can also do it between 9 and 10. And to do 6 to 7 visible stitches, really depending on the look. So let's decide which eye size. As I'm going to add some eyebrows, I will go with 18. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Adding the eyes. So once you're happy with the look, fix them. So I won. So let's put them all together. So really take your time to position the eye. So for round 14 we want to go back to 18 stitches. So we do 2 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we repeat this 5 more times, so we have 6 decreases total. 1, 2, 3, you decrease, and we repeat it 5 more times. 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, decrease, 1, 2, and decrease. Now we start stuffing the head. So take your toy stuffing. And add the stuffing materials. You can also use some scrap yarn. If you do so, take some lighter one. So I wouldn't recommend using some blacks, but the leftovers from the other tails are great. And then add more stuffing until you have a very nice ball shape. So. So. 2 more rounds to go. For the second to last, we want to go back to 12 stitches, so we do 1 single crochet stitch and 1 decrease, and we do this all the way around. Single, decrease, single, decrease, single, decrease, single, decrease, single, decrease, and 1 more time, single, and your last decrease. So add more stuffing as you go. And round 16 and the last round for the head will be 6 decreases, so we come from 12 to 6 total stitches. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So remove the stitch marker, cut the yarn, pull it through. So this is the end of my skin, so it fits perfectly. So doing your last stuffing. So. Stuffing, and then finally close the hole and hide the yarn tail inside the head. So. One more time. So. You can cut the yarn, or you can inside the tails inside the head, like I like to do, function as stuffing material. So our head is now finished. The next thing we are going to do is to do the nose. For the nose you have two options. You can have the nose a little bit larger or a little bit smaller. The difference is the hook size. Here you use the same hook size as the snowman, and here you size down. In this case, here I use a 7mm and here I'm using a 6mm. I'm going to show you the version with the one size down. So you take the nose color and do a magic ring. So for round 1 you crochet 4 single crochet stitches into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So close the ring. So for round 2 we want to increase by 1, so we have 5 total stitches, so we do 3 single crochet stitches and 1 increase. So insert your stitch mark into the first stitch. So 1, 2 and 3, and the the last one is an increase. So for round 3 we do 4 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, and then we have 6 total stitches. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one is an increase. 1 and 2. So for round 4 you do 5 single crochet stitches and 1 increase, so we have 7 total stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one is an increase. So. So. Inside the yarn tail, inside the nose, then cut the yarn with thumb lengths for seeing later to the head. So. The next thing we are going to do are the belly buttons. For the belly buttons, take a black yarn and your main crochet hook. And the only thing we are going to do here is to make a magic ring and crochet 5 single crochet stitches into that ring. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now close the opening and connect the first and the last stitch with a slip stitch. So, cut the yarn with thumb lengths. The one attached to the magic ring, we cut short, and then do 2 more belly buttons, so you have 3 total. And now we assemble everything. The next step is optional, and this is to embroider facial details, in this case this one and a mouth. So you need a black cotton yarn. So the first thing I'm going to do is to mark the position. Here and here. So then take a tapestry needle, insert the yarn 1 or 2 stitches wide from this needle and come out here. So. So leave a small tail, then insert the needle into the spot and come out at the starting point. So do not secure the yarn yet, but we are doing to position the other side. So put here and 1, 2 down, 1, 2 here. Now insert the needle 1 or 2 stitches left, come out here, also leave a yarn tail, insert the yarn here and come out at the starting point. So when you are happy with the look, then you can secure the yarn by doing a double knot. One, 2, and then hide the yarn tail inside the head. So, other side. Do a double knot, cut the yarn, and hide the yarn tails inside the head. So finally do the Pixie smile. Take the yarn. You also can do like this one, bigger one, but I prefer the Pixie smile, smaller one, so I want to have it here. If you want to have the smile more prominent, then double strand the yarn. So I want the position here, so mark the position with pins or tapestry needle. So take your tapestry needle, and insert the needle 1 or 2 stitches wide from the other pin. So leave a tail, then insert the needle on the other end of the mouth, and then again come out at the starting point. Once you are happy with the look, do a double knot. So, and hide, so cut the yarn and then hide the yarn tails inside. This is the head. So, the base of the snowman or the snowman itself is now finished. You can leave it as it is, or you can add heads like a beanie or a tupper head. If you want to, you can shape the head a little bit. In my case, the eyes. So remove the head. Take yarn, white one, then stitch from the back to this part, leave it here, so stitch into the other side and then come out at the starting point. So then pull this, make sure the yarn not be seen. In my case, put it behind the blue glitter. So if you put the yarn low, then the eye goes a little bit this way. If you put the yarn here, like I recommend, then the eye goes a little bit up, and this makes a cuter look. So double knot the yarn, or do 3 knots. So when you cut the yarn, and hide the remaining yarn tails inside the head. So we repeat with the other eye. So much good. So stitch back, come out here, leave a tail, insert here, come out at the starting point, okay, make sure you put the yarn above the eye, so, and behind the eye, like this. So yarn still. So then pull, do a double knot, or another one, cut the yarn and hide the yarn tails inside the head. So now it looks like this. Add the beanie. So and your snowman is now finished and ready to snuggle. And again, if you want to have a written pattern, you can grab it into my shop, or if you want to have the and do not remember to get your free copy of the pattern by sign up to my newsletter. The link is in the description below. Or if you're not into emails, it's very okay. You can go to my shop as well and get the paid version of the pattern. See you in the next video. We continue with the head. Take your handband color and your main head color. We start with the headband color. So, make a loop. And chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now you crochet 1 single crochet stitch into the second loop from the hook. So not this, but this. And then you do 7 more. So you have 8 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that is for 2. Now you chain 1, turn your work, and crochet 8 single crochet stitches back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Make sure you're going for both legs. So. Now you chain 1 again, turn your work, and crochet single crochet stitches back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you continue with chain 1, crochet 8 stitches back, chain 1, crochet back until you reach the round 31. So I do 1 more row with you together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you continue and I continue, and I see you when we reach the end of round 31. So 31. Now you take your snowman, fold the band in half, and lay it around. So how it will look. You can see the pattern, and as you can see, we need to continue until we reach the end. And now you take your snowman and your handband. Now you take your snowman and your headband, you fold it and lay it around the head. So now you can see the single crochet stitches looking like a knit. We now have our 38 rows. What we do next is we fold our headband and crochet a row of 38 stitches from here to here. If you have more or less than 38 stitches, make sure you add or decrease one so you have 38 stitches at the end. So 1, 2, 3. You see the bubbles here, and these are always 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So orient yourself on these bubbles and then do your 38 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So continue. 35, 36, 37, and 38. So next, connect the headband into a wing. So, and crochet the 2 opposite stitches together with 5 single crochet stitches. So if it's too tricky for you, then you also can cut the yarn and sew this together. It's really up to you. So, oh. Two, 3, 4, and 5. Low. Then you cut the yarn and weave in the yarn tail. So for another purpose, I show you how to use the tapestry needle rather than connecting the headband with single crochet stitches. So you cut the yarn insert the tapestry needle. So hold it here, and then you connect it the two sides. One. So this is really up to you. If you're doing this method, then you can go back this one more time. Well, in this case, you double knot the yarn. And weave in the yarn tails. So, then we switch over to our main head color. Start here. Form a loop. And insert into the first single crochet stitch. So, but not for both, but in the back loop only. So you have the front and the back, and we only go into the back one. So, and crochet a single crochet stitch. So, and you do it all the way around and do 38 single crochet stitches into the back loop only. So when you have more or less than 38, make sure to decrease. This will be a decrease, or to crochet 2 in 1, so you have 38 back loop only single crochet stitches at the end. So, and with only working in the back loop only, you see this line, and this is for decoration purpose. So continue until you reach here, and then I see you again. So, in the next round, we want to go back to 36 stitches. So we do 7 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we do it one more time. So, to close this hole, I like to stitch into the middle. Yeah. So, For round 2, we want to have 36 stitches. So we do 70 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we do this 2 times. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And now we do our decrease. And again, 17 single crochet stitches in our decrease. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so 17, and the decrease. And do not forget to add your stitch marker. And 38. So, this one. Now we want to go back to 36 stitches. So we do 17 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease, and we repeat it 1 more time. So add your stitch marker into the first stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now we do our first decrease. And then 1 more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and your decrease. So for round 3 we want to go back to 34 stitches. So here we do 8 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and again 8 single crochet stitches. So we have our first set, and we repeat this 1 more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we do a decrease. And again, 8 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, and now we repeat this one more time. So 8 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 8 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our decrease and 8 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So for round 4 we want to go back to 32 stitches. So here we do 15 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and we repeat it one more time. And by alternate these decreases, we do not have any planks or visible line showing up, but it's really a seamless decrease. And look, that's what we all want to achieve. So. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and your decrease. And we repeat one more time, 15 single crochet stitches and 1 decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and your decrease. So for round 5 we want to go back to 30 stitches. So we do 7 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 7 single crochet stitches, and then we repeat it one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now our decrease, and 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So, and now we repeat it. 7 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 7 single crochet stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, again 7, decrease 7. So 7, decrease, and 1, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So Let's take our snowman and see how it looks. No? So, coming together. So, for round 6, we want to go back to 28 stitches, so we do 13 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and then repeat it one more time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now we do a decrease and we repeat it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and our decrease. For round 7, we want to go back to 26 stitches, so we do 6 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, 6 single crochet stitches, and then we repeat it one more time. 6 single, decrease, 6 single. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our first decrease, and again 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. No. 4, 5, 6, and now one more time. 6, decrease 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Our decrease and our last 6 single crochet stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now for round 8 till 11, we want 4 rounds of 26 single crochet stitches. So do your 4 rounds of 26 single crochet stitches, and I will see you at the end of round 11. So now for round 12, we want to go back to 24 stitches. So we do 11 single crochet stitches, 1 decrease, and we repeat it one more time. This is our second to last round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and our decrease. And we repeat it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and our decrease. So round 13, our last round, is we do 12 decreases, so we go from 24 to 12 stitches. So decrease all the way around. So remove the stitch mark and the needle. Now cut the yarn with some length. It's around 1.5 of the hole. So 1.5. Cut the yarn. Turn the inside out. So take your tapestry needle and close the opening. So close the opening, secure the yarn, so cut the yarn, and also secure this tail. If we have a hole or a gap, Then close the gap with the tail. So also weave in the yarn. So. One. So. Turn to the right side. So. Our head is now finished. Then grab your snowman. And add the head, the beanie. So, finished.